Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Katie Bertrand. I'm the owner of So Cute by Katie in Louisville, Kentucky. It's a retail gift shop where we do all kinds of embroidery and alterations and fun sewing. And today I'm going to be doing a pattern review of pattern McCalls M7784, which is this top right here. So on this pattern, it is a Laura Ashley design, and I did view C. You can see right there, it's got some really cute ruffle sleeves. I just thought it was cute and summery, so I just put it together this weekend and just thought I would do a quick review in case any of you all wanted to make the pattern. So again, McCalls M7784. The fabric I got at JoAnn Fabrics. Real summery knit. It also came in a red background, I think, but I love yellow. As you can see, I'm wearing yellow, so that's what just drew me to it. I think this is going to look great with either white pants, jeans, hot pink. I think it lends itself to wear with a lot of colors, which I like bright colors, so that's kind of what I went with it. So if you are making this pattern, there were a lot of, it went together pretty easy, but there was a lot of parts and a lot of steps to it. So I can't remember if this said easy or not. Let me see. It does say easy right there at the top. It is an easy pattern, and like I said, it did go together pretty well, but there was a lot of pieces and a lot of steps to it. So depending on your skill level, it may or may not be as easy as you want it to be. So for view C, we had, let's count here, see how many pieces we had that went with that. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We had about 11 pattern pieces, and then putting together the pattern, there was actually about 57 steps. So for me, I think an easy pattern would not have as many steps or as many pieces. So just keep that in mind if you are a beginner sewer, that you might want to start with something that's less steps and less pattern pieces, just to get you started and get you comfortable sewing. When I was putting this together, everything went together really easily, but I did change something on the back. It does call, let me turn this around. There's actually a seam right down the back right here. You know, you can't see the line, but there's a seam in the ruffle and the seam, and it had an opening, and then you put a hook in it. Now this particular pattern, it has a casing on the inside. It has elastic in it. So I know my dress form does not have arms, so you can't really see it, but if I pull this, you can see the stretch right there. It has elastic in it, so it will stay up on your shoulder. So you can you make that casing, and then you can fix the elastic so that it fits around your chest and shoulders and stays up. So I didn't feel that I needed to have a hook and eye, because that's just it just makes it more a little bit harder to get in and out of. And this is a knit shirt I can pull over my head. So I just went ahead and sewed it closed and then put my casing on for the elastic. So that may be something that you want to change, but I did like having the elastic in it, because as you pull the elastic through, it helped you kind of shimmy around the ruffles. So then you could even that out. You could have more ruffle, like if you wanted less ruffle right here in the chest and just kind of more around your shoulder area. I thought that really helped it do that. And I used, you know, kind of a wider elastic, but I love the ruffles. I love the circular sleeve. And then this one, our sleeve, it is a full circle. So I thought that was pretty cool. It does not have a seam in it, but the top ruffle does, because just to give it more fullness. But the sleeves and everything did go in very easily. One step that I was a little confused on, you put the straps on in the back, I think, first, and then I kept wondering when we were going to be marking and putting the straps in place for the front, and that's almost one of the last steps. You actually have to leave an opening right here, and then like one of the last steps, even after you get your casing and everything on, right before you put your elastic in, you have an opening, and then you slide your strap in there, and then you're able to sew it from the inside so that you don't have any outside top stitching that you would see. So I kind of kept waiting to see when I was going to be putting my strap on, and it's actually one of the very last steps. So that was something a little different compared to some other patterns that I've done that have straps. Usually you get them all put in place, but it was because of the casing that's on the inside, and I want to show you this. I'll kind of fold this down. So here you have this little casing, the wrong side, and then our elastic is fed right through there. So that's what I'm talking about on that casing. But the top, for my measurements, I think I cut 12 to fit around my bust area. But according to the measurements, the pattern fit great, because sometimes when you're making a garment, you do still have to do some alterations, you know, kind of fit one area according to the pattern, and then you might have to adjust it and make it a little bit smaller in other areas. This actually, the sizing was great. It fits perfect, so I will give it an A+ on fit according to your measurements. So I did think that was great, because a lot of times it is a little off, I would say. So probably the biggest adjustment is fitting your straps. Actually, you want to put that on and get them pinned in place, just if you need depending on how tall you are, or if you have a longer torso, that kind of thing, and get your straps adjusted and put in place. So I would recommend this pattern. I think it's very cute and flirty fun, and it does have other styles that I think I may even try. I like the kind of wider sleeve down there, so I think that's really cute. So it gave some really fun options, and I just wanted to share that with you. So I hope you guys, if you get a chance to make this pattern, please post a picture. I'd love to see what pattern or what print or solid or what kind of fabric you chose. So if you have any questions, please leave that in the comments. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you'd like to get notified for our videos, hit the little bell, and it'll send you a notification every time we have a new video. So thanks for joining me today on our YouTube channel, and I will talk to you soon.